Hey guys, it's Miss Ishman again, and I'm here to talk to you all about the alto saxophone. Did you know the saxophone is my favorite instrument? Did you know that? I even have statues in my house of the saxophone. That's how much I love it. I collect things that have saxophones on them. For instance, look at this. There's a saxophone right there. So let's talk about the saxophone. This instrument is an alto saxophone. The saxophone actually comes in many different shapes and sizes, just like people. And one reason I love this instrument so much is because of how versatile it is. So versatile means all the different things that it can do. Love, love, love all the fun things the saxophone can do, and I can't wait to share them with you today. So let's talk about, when was the saxophone invented? It was invented in the 1840s by this dude named Adolph Sax, and he was really cool because he liked to invent and create different things, and so he decided to create the saxophone. I'm so thankful that he did. This saxophone right here, I got it in 2013. So this saxophone is 7 years old, and it was made in Japan. I can show you where it tells me. Right here on the back, it says made in Japan. It's kind of shiny so you can't see. That's what it says right there. And it has a special number on it because each saxophone, each instrument is made differently. So mine has a special number that I can trace that says that this is Miss Ishman's saxophone. Now, saxophone is a part of the woodwind family because I use my wind, my air to go through it, and it has a reed. It's a part of the single reed family, so a woodwind instrument that uses just one reed, because you also have double reeds, which are super cool. But this just has a single reed, so single is one. And how the instrument works is you put it together. Actually, let me show you guys the different parts. So when I put my saxophone together, I start with my neck strap. This is how I support the weight of the instrument. And I hook it through a hook on the back. The main part of the saxophone right here, this is called the body. And you might hear my dog bark in the background. And you can see it comes apart. So this part is the body. As you can see, it's kind of the biggest part. Just like our heads are kind of small and our body is a lot bigger, same with the saxophone. I'm going to hook the body on my neck strap. And then I have the neck of my saxophone, which comes next. And you screw it on. And then I have the mouthpiece. So let's start with the mouthpiece. This is the part that holds the reed. You can see my reed. Mine has lip gloss on it. Ignore the lip gloss. Here's what it sounds like if I just play on the mouthpiece and reed alone. Sounds kind of silly, right? Kind of silly. And I can also change the pitch. I'm using pressure to change the pitch. How fun. So when I add the mouthpiece to the neck, to the body, that's when you get the instrument all put together. So this instrument can play different pitches. It can play low and it can play high. So I started really low. I went all the way super high. That's a chromatic scale. It can also play different dynamics. So it can play really loud and it can play really quiet. So those are some dynamics, really loud and a little bit softer. This instrument can also play different tempos, fast and slow. So that was fast, and it can also play really, really slow. That was pretty slow. What song was that? Were you listening? So that's a little bit about the saxophone. Another thing that makes this instrument so versatile, besides the fact that it can play pitches that are low and high and in the middle, it can play music that is loud and dynamic and soft and dynamic. It can play music that has super fast tempos and super slow tempos. It can also play different genres or styles of music. Let's go back to this that I showed you guys. This says the Smithsonian Collection of Classic Jazz. So the saxophone can play jazz music, which is Miss Ishman's favorite kind of music. So I'm just gonna play you just a little something. Somewhat jazzy, not the best, but a little something for you. It can also play pop music. Pop music is short for popular music. Let's see if you guys recognize a little bit of this song. I'm not going to show it to you though. Let's get it propped up. Song? That's an example of some pop music because it's from a Disney movie. One of my favorites, by the way. So that's just a little bit about the saxophone. Another cool, diverse thing that this instrument can do is you can make different sounds with it other than just like blowing air through it and tonguing different notes. I can do this thing called flutter tonguing. I can also just make sounds by pushing my different keys. That's how I change pitches, by pressing different keys. And there's a lot on here. That's one way I can make sounds. But let's go back to flutter tonguing. It's you basically like roll an R like, but while you're playing, and it sounds super duper cool. How interesting. So that's a little bit about the saxophone. Let me know what else you want to know about this instrument, or if there's a specific song you might want me to play. Maybe I can do that for you. But I hope you guys enjoyed learning about this wonderful, wonderful instrument. This is the alto saxophone. Again, it does come in different sizes and shapes that have different voices, kind of like soprano, alto, tenor, and bass. But this one is the alto saxophone. When you guys get to middle school, this is normally the one that you start on, and then the older you get, the more options you have to play all the different other kinds. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm surprised my dog didn't bark. Sometimes she sings along with me when I play. So yeah, that is all about the alto saxophone. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, don't forget to leave your questions about the instrument down below, and I'll try and answer them for you.